thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is our guy Assassin Dave. Welcome back to Foreign Famous Family again. Today I want to show you a mythical glory solo queue game featuring Assassin Dave on the Hanabi. If you haven't liked, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells, make sure to go ahead and do that so you can join the coolest, greatest, the baddest family in the world of Mobile Legends. And remember to re-download your Mobile Legends with the link in the description so you can get extra 15 to 25% extra diamonds every time you make purchase in Mobile Legends. Let's take a look at this gameplay. I will show you some solo queue mindset, how to win in Go Lane Marksman. As a lot of you guys might know, that we've been uploading a lot of marksman gameplay lately because it's so fun playing Go Lane Marksman now. Just being able to solo carry, you know, it's actually doesn't matter what marksman I play. Layla, Hanabi, and Mia. It has been really fun and it's been really high win rate just playing solo queue. If you position well, if you look at the minimap and just farm. Now, starting off the game, you can see that I was able to zone out this Nathan by correctly positioning myself not in the same line with the minion wave. It's very important for you to play like this when you're going against Nathan, because you do not want to give Nathan the skill 1 charges. You want to make sure it hits skill 1. If it hits you, it doesn't hit minion. If it hits minion, it doesn't hit you. So you can see them always standing on the side of the minion wave, not like right in front of the minion wave or close to the minion wave where Nathan's skill 1 can hit all of us. So in this way, I was actually zoning out this Nathan. And also in the early game, in this particular game, you will see instead of building swift boots, I decided to go with tough boots instead because enemy actually has quite a bit of qual control and they have quite a bit of magic damage. So getting this tough boots will allow me to not take so much damage from Nathan. It will not get bursted by the Veil so early on. And for all of those who are wondering, Dave, why are you talking over your gameplay? Why don't you like record your gameplay while you're playing the game? Well, for those who are wondering, because I forgot to turn my mic on when I was playing the game in the beginning of the game. So that's why I'm talking over now. Sorry about that, but it doesn't mean it's not a good game. As you can see, I'm doing the same technique where I'm standing on the side, I'm walking sporadically, 1 step backwards, 1 step forward to confuse Nathan, make sure his skill never lands. In this case, his skill never landed on me, right? But when I see an opportunity for me to use my ultimate, I quickly landed it and use my Purify to give myself speed boost so I can catch up to this guy and land 1 more auto attack. And sure enough, that will be enough for the kill. So very important in early game to be dodging all those skills, get yourself those advantages in the trade. So it really help you win the game. Now over here is a little bit details when you look at the minimap. When you kill the enemy side lane, it's really when you want to really focus on the minimap. So I look at the minimap, I saw their tick and the Veil is mid lane. I don't know where the jungler is. So after a few hits on the tower shield, I could have hit the tower a little bit more, but I decided it's better for me to go back home and reset and then get ready to go top. Now, you will see that when I return to top lane, the enemy Nathan is still a dog, right? I still outscale, outposition, outplay him every step along the way. But this time, they had a Tigger who was sitting top. Now, obviously, there's no way for me to know that because it's actually so long. It's been so long now. That's something that you can do when you're playing a tank. But you can see this guy. He's completely just not moving, right? He's just sitting there. And obviously, I was throwing my ultimate backwards because I thought this Nathan gonna walk back, and also it's pretty cold. But I didn't know the Tigro was gonna be doing the ultimate flicker from that bush right above my tower. So that death, I would say it's warranted because there's almost no way for you to find out because I saw their jungler mid, I saw their melee mid. Usually the tank is gonna be with the jungler, right? So that's what happens. But right after that, I pay more attention to Tig. So you will see for the remaining of the game, whenever I don't see Tig, I'll actually play really careful, super cautious, because I don't know where the Tig is. If I know where the Tig is, I'll play very aggressive. If I don't know where the Tig is, I'll actually play very cautious. So right here, after our top lane push the Nathan away, I know their Tig was mid lane, I decided to push top. And I know the enemy jungler is hiding probably in that bush. Sure enough, he was. So I was walking up close to that bush and I used my ultimate to beautiful land it. Because when he jumps into me melee range, you can just hit your ultimate and it will land almost 100% of the time. So sure enough, this one landed, I got the kill. And then able to take away the tower shield as well and get a lot of farm right here. At this point, I'm probably the most farmed on the map. You know, and also I know exactly where their tick is because I saw him on the minimap. So I was able to push this tower safe and sound, right? And right after that, you want to be going back to your jungle and start clearing the jungle minions. So you can see right here, I'm gonna help our team get a turtle, but positioning towards where enemy Hayabusa is to get ready in a position to help. So this ultimate, same thing. Right now, Hanabi, early game, mainly gonna be reliant on your ultimate and skill 2 to do damage. And that's exactly what I did. I used my ult skill to walk up to this Nathan, throw some auto attacks, and get another kill. So I'm 3-1 in early game, which is really good score for a late game marksman. If you get a lead, usually it's 0-0, you'll be happy because you're late game insurance. But if I got 3 kills and 1 death, like that's super good, right? That's gonna be really good for skilling. Again, the reason why I'm pushing here is I know exactly where enemy teams are, anticipation-wise, right? So I got an idea, so I'm gonna push top, but I'm not gonna push my luck by going any further. I decided to get the small camp next to top lane and then go back to the gold crab. Get the gold crab, get a little bit more farm, and then rotate towards the team. You will see that right here, there's a tiny details when I try to do the gold crab. I pull the gold crab towards the jungle bush. And that's something that you can do right now after the next update. Oh, this is where I died the second time. So check it out. I thought the Nathan was gonna come to the lane because I saw from the minimap that he has a trend. He was walking towards the tower, so only he was gonna push the tower. I was super ahead of the Nathan. I can kill Nathan pretty easily. But what I did not see was the Veil was gonna be there also, because it's very unlikely for a middle laner to be randomly popping off top when they had no vision on me whatsoever. They did not know where I was for the longest time, and there's no reason for that Veil to be randomly showing up unless you're like, unless his plan was like, I'm just gonna go camp this Hanabi for the rest of the game. But right after that, that's gonna be the last time I die, and you will see why. Because for the remaining of the game, I realized, okay, I will now have idea for where the Veil, where the Tigro is. So instead of, you know, testing my luck, pushing my luck, I decided just to go with the team. And you should actually do that with a marksman like Hanabi or Mia fairly early into the game, right? When you're finished your gold lane bonus gold, when you finish your gold lane tower shield, you just be with the team all the time. And this is exactly what I'm doing. You will see the remaining of the game, wherever our Tigro is, wherever our Selena is, that's where you're gonna see me. You will never see me on the other side of my team. And that's something that's really important, because at this point in my ultimate skill to actually contribute a lot of damage. And then my ultimate is a really good tool to be like initiating or counter-initiating, it depends, right? Especially when our team is winning, and you can see right now I'm always with the team. I'm always pushing, always doing damage, and just being relevant overall, right? Like getting the tier 2 tower, and now when our team get a stun, I go in, try to throw some skills, but other than that, ping our team to do turtle, and just always be following the team. I will never go alone anymore, and that's something a lot of the marksman players need to be learning. If you are, if your tank, your jungle is not really ganking your lane, which you saw in this game, and you're winning your lane, but the enemy team start playing kind of weird, instead of going crazy, just do what I do, you know? Forget about your lane, and you walk to your team, instead of your team walk up to you. Right? So because of that, we're able to just stay alive and stay farming consistently. And you will see soon that when I open up the scoreboard, I'm actually the second highest farm on the entire map. Because this game will have a little like oddball, the Lancelot got so much farm. Luckily, he was able to get a lot of successful ganks along with Selena and then Johnson. So he got really far ahead. You can see right how much damage he's doing. 1 skill, 1 auto attack, and skill 2. You got a kill. And obviously I saw that Zalone chasing our Lancelot. That's why I throw the ultimate in there to counter-initiate, right? To make sure that Zalone doesn't keep on chasing. But if he does, he will get rooted and ulted and die. And this is exactly what my ult was for. If it didn't land, it doesn't matter. And right after I push that lane, when I see there's nothing to be gained, I decided to go back to my gold crab and farm. But knowing the enemy team was engaging, I quickly come back to the team fight. And it's something that's very important for you as a you know, solo lane player, as a marksman player, to be with the team the whole time and always look at the minimap, see what your team are doing. You don't want to go back to farm when your team is in the middle of the fight. Sometimes you would, but in this case, like I'm so strong I can help, there's no reason for you to go back to farm. So you can see how strong the Lancelot is at this point. He's level 13. Okay, and this is a really good initiation. Saw the Teak walking up, throw an ultimate on top of him. Our Johnson followed up with another ultimate, and I got an easy kill. The reason why I'm not so scared of pushing this tower right here is because I have Wind of Nature. So the Hayabusa is not going to kill me, Zalone's not going to kill me, I have Purify as well. That means like they're not going to CC me, not going to flip me either. But you can see this in the rest of the game, I will be always with the team. I'm not going to split push. No point for a marksman to split push at this point. Maybe Mia have a better chance of split pushing, but most of the time you just want to be staying with the team. And that's exactly what you're going to see here. So at this point, the minion wave is in, but I know the enemy has the Val. He's gonna throw the skills in here. So instead of pushing, I decided to come to the jungle and help Lancelot secure some buffs, and then just go back to your jungle and farm. So at this point, you can see our Lancelot just got killed because he played really aggressively. And look at the teamfight positioning. I know there's a tick in that bush right here, so I circle around that bush, but I don't push my luck again, right? I walk on the side, continue to dish out damage. I saw the Val walking in, and I walk up somewhere where the Val would not expect. The Val will really expect you, oh, this guy saw me walking in the bush, he probably walked backwards, I can get an easy knockup. But no, I walked the opposite way of where the Val predicted I was gonna walk. And sure enough, I dodged every single skill from this Val really easily and help our team secure that win and able to get enemy red. So sometimes when you play, you gotta really anticipate how the enemy anticipate you. You know, and that just come from experience. It's kind of like playing rock paper scissors, right? Like you have to think 2 steps ahead, not 1 step. So at this point, I'm gonna camp in this bush where Johnson is on the same side with me. You can see I'm not pushing my luck at all. I see this guy walking up. I do some damage to him. My ultimate does a lot of damage right now, but again, I'm not pushing my luck. I have my wind chant. Like, look, I saw the Veil on the right side, and then sure enough, I take a step back instead of keep on walking up. Dodge a knockup, dodge a full combo, right? Which subsequently allows me to stay alive and stay with the team consistently. And right after that, you just go back to your jungle and farm. At this point, bottom lane has a huge wave, right? Now, our team has signaled that we don't do Lord, we'll wait for 12 minutes to get the mature Lord. So, my natural decision was obviously to come to bottom lane because of a huge wave. That means like probably 2,000 gold. And I got like, no, not 2,000, over exaggerating. What I'm saying is a lot of gold. So sure enough, I came to the bottom lane and get a lot of farm. But our team decided to go in, dive on the enemy base, and get everyone killed. Now here I have 2 choices I can make. Number 1 is I go to the Lord and try to steal the Lord, but that chance is going to be really low because they have 2 assassins and they have Veil. If I get a CC, I die, right? Because they got magic damage and got physical damage. The second choice is I know they're going to be going to the Lord. So instead of going to the Lord, I decided to come to the bottom lane and contest the high ground tower because at max, you're gonna have like 1 person defending, and doesn't matter who it is, I'm really strong. And sure enough, because of the correct decision making, I'm able to get this high ground tower. And I have my fingers right here on purify button because I knew the enemy is gonna make it back, but Zilong missed his engage. Even if he doesn't miss the engage, he won't be able to do anything to me because I will purify and throw it all at him and just run away. So over here, that's just correct decision making, right? We got a high ground tower despite the fact that our team all died, and then we lost a Lord. Now as a marksman, when your team lost a Lord, it's your primary job to go kill the Lord, by the way, because you do a lot of damage as a marksman, consistent damage where Lancelot doesn't have the opportunity to. Look how much damage I did to that Lord, right? Over to you, 1 shot a Lord almost. And so look at this team fight positioning. Selena once again got himself killed because he was challenging the person that he should not be challenging. We got it after securing the blue buff. Or just quickly take it by walking up. I decided to walk up to the tick and start throwing some skills, but I'm not throwing my ultimate just yet. I'm really waiting for some backlines. If I can't get that, I'm just gonna go to the lane and kill the hyper minion wave. This minion waves are really strong right now because they're enhanced by the Lord. Right after the Lord, guys, your number 1 job is to play around the minion waves because you might still lose your high ground tower sometimes if you don't pay attention to the minion waves. The enemy minion waves are really strong because of the Lord, and you want to take care of that. Alright guys, let's come to the one last team fight. So right here, our Johnson engaged on this tick. I follow up with the CC, but instantly walk towards the right side where I can dodge most of the skills. And now after you get yourself in a good position, just start throwing your auto attacks. Don't be shy, don't be afraid, and throw auto attacks. You can see my ultimate landed perfectly onto the tick, and I'm able to get a triple kill because of my good positioning. And even if I did get knocked up, if Veil landed a lucky knockup on me, I still have my purify ready because I was holding on to it and I hadn't used it yet, right? So again, when you're playing marksman, your number 1 goal is stay alive and do consistent damage, and that's exactly what I provided. And sure enough, this is gonna provide us another high ground tower. We got my tower, which is more than enough. Yeah, let's go farm.
Few moments later.
Here's the Lord. Got it. Easy damage, guys. I'm gonna hit this tank, to be honest. I don't have to hit anyone else. Now I'm gonna ricochet onto them. You wanna stay? You wanna stay onto this blue buff, my guy? Do you know what death feels like? Do you wanna have a little bit taste? I can give you a little bit taste for it. Yeah, this is gonna be my jam, like right here. If I can just ricochet onto minion waves the whole time. Yeah, this is gonna be my jam. This is gonna be where the money is at. Quickly throw an ultimate in there. Ooh. Ooh, he missed. Alright, nice disease. Okay. 1, 2. I see out my Wind of Nature, which is really important. I didn't see the tower HP, but GGWP just like that, ladies and gentlemen. The Hanabi carry in the solo queue. 9, 2, and 6. 27% hero damage, 53% tower damage. You know, epic skin gaming, guys. If you enjoyed the gameplay, make sure you drop the like, subscribe, turn the bell on. Ascendant Dave signing off. See you guys next time.
Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with